Please welcome the Reverend Jesse Jackson.
We made the case in 1975 that America is not about English only. The great American invitations, give me your tired. You pull your huddled masters who yearn to breathe free, not bound by language or religion or race or gender. It's about bilingual voting in 1975. People like Jim Hightower and Ed Garvey kept arguing the case, build a bigger tent. See America through a door and not through a keyhole.
You have been looking at these Tea Party movements and saying that, you don't mind people getting together for a rally. You think they may be getting together for ideas that you don't necessarily always agree with. But you make a point that it is important to get out for a big event, to get out with 10,000 people, 20,000 people, to march, to not just think that democracy is about voting.
Well, because mass education comes from mass demonstration and leads to mass change. You can't vote and go home. You get to vote and you go to work. Vote is the key. But when you open the door, there's work to be done. So in between the elections, it's that work, that voter registration, that voter education, those demands. And I think about Wisconsin with 2 automotive plants closed down. And I think about Wisconsin with this body of poverty right there in Milwaukee. And there's a plan to bail out Iraq. 50,000 troops came home. Good. 50,000 remain. Why did 50,000 remain? They remain to, one, be a support system, security and stabilization for private contractors to rebuild roads, bridges, sewers, and hospitals. That's a good thing. That's what we need in Milwaukee. We need in Chicago. It's what we need in Memphis. And one of the impacts of the ignoring of these real problems is that the disparity, the pain, and despair is going so far down. Detroit, in the election a month ago, voted 12%. Memphis voted 11%. So Detroit was 600,000. Registered voters voted 67,000. If that vote stays that way, it will sink the whole Michigan ship. But if we put 300,000 more people to vote in Detroit, it changes the fate of Michigan.
So in effect, though, that goes back to that rainbow message, that you can't just be against the Republicans. You have to have an affirmative agenda. There's got to be something you're fighting for.
That is why I don't spend my time talking about the kind of the propagandists from the right. I mean, calling their name is to make them famous. They want to be a diversion. They are not why only 67,000 voted out of 600,000 in Detroit. Keep eyes on our prize. They're not why we voted 11% in Memphis and lost the county to the Republicans, for example. So if we stay true to our own course, we can win. That means watering the roots, not just watering the leaves. When you water the leaves, it glistens, but there's no growth unless you water the roots where the people matter.